I'm Taylor. We're going to be doing a boot camp today. This is Landon, this is Tanner, this is Matt, and this is Libby. So I'm going to be starting us off with a workout. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a grapevine. We're going to go 4 counts to the right, 4 counts to the left, 4 counts back to the right, and then 4 counts to the left. How you do that is you're just going to go over, step under, and step over, and then go back. So with this move, you want to make sure that your feet are firmly planted when you go over. Don't try to hyperextend any knees, and just make sure you're going really slow. All right, ready? And go. And back to the left. And back to the right. And back to the left. Okay, so the next warm-up we're going to do is we're going to be doing jumping jacks. So a jumping jack is just this. Make sure that whenever you jump out, your feet are firmly pressed. Make sure your arms touch when you go up. We're going to be doing 30 seconds of these. Okay, ready? And go. Guys, you're doing great. Only a few more seconds left. Okay, and we're good. Alright, so the next warm-up we're going to do is we're just going to do butt kicks. So when you do butt kicks, make sure you firmly press your feet when you go back down. And if that's a little hard for you, you can just kind of go a little bit slower. Alright, we're going to do 30 seconds of this. Ready? And go. Okay, you guys are good. That concludes the warm-up.
All right, guys, so next we've got the leg section of the boot camp. So we're first going to start out with squats. You want to be sure that you keep your feet shoulder width apart, pointed forward. When we go down, you want to go down to a 90-degree angle. Don't go past 90 degrees because you don't want to hyperflex the knees. Then we'll come back up and we'll keep repeating that process, okay? You guys ready? And go. Nice job, guys. Way to go. Feeling that burn. I love it. Love it. So if you want to regress this exercise, you can always use a yoga ball underneath so that when you go down, you have something to land on. You know how far to go and not too far. If you want to progress it, you can always have weights in your hands or even on your shoulders. That way you add the extra weight on your legs as you do it. Good job, guys. Keep it up. Let's do more. All right, guys, sweet, awesome, that's good. So now next, we're gonna go into lunges. So with lunges, it's kind of the same thing, but we have a straddled position when we do it. So what you're gonna do, we're gonna start with the right foot. We'll bring the right foot forward. You wanna bend down to where the knee comes down to the ground. Probably don't touch the ground, just come down to it and then come back up. You wanna keep, again, the feet pointed forward. Your knees should never come past your toes, so that way you don't hyperflex the knee once again. And always keep your back erect and straight. That way you don't have back problems as you do it, okay? All right, we'll start this with the right foot. Go back up into a standing position, then go to the left. Keep alternating back and forth, okay? Ready? Go. Awesome, awesome. So there is a regressed version of this. I'm gonna have Libby show us how to do the regressed version. So what you wanna do is that instead of always going down and then back up in a standing position, you're gonna stay straddled and just go down from that position right there. Come right back up. Keep doing that on the same side. Once you feel tiredness, you can come up and switch the feet and then continue doing the same thing with the other legs. And again, the same thing for progression. You can add weights more likely into the hands, and as you go down, you keep the arms straight and go down to a lower position, just like this. Good job, guys. Keep it up. Almost done. All right, awesome, guys. Good. Way to go. Good job.
All right, next up we're going to do the upper body. We're going to start off with a push-up. So what you want to do is you want to get down in a supine position. You want to put your arms out where you're a little bit farther and shoulder width apart. You're gonna plant your feet and keep your back straight. Come up in a slow, controlled motion, and then back down. Keep your head in a neutral position. Make sure your spine isn't, misaligned. Down, and then up. Down, and then up. All right, you guys ready? All right. And let's go. Make sure your backs are straight.
Tanner! Me and Taylor can't really do that. Is there a way that you can regress it?
Yes, there is a regression for this exercise. So when you come down, just stay on your knees. So that way, it's kind of a less strain on your back and you don't have as far down to go. Makes it a little bit easier. There you go, perfect. If you want to progress it, let Matt demonstrate. Put your arms closer together, sort of like a triangle or a diamond. He keeps his back straight, his legs out, everything. Just a couple more, don't slack.
Is there a way you can make it easier?
All right, let's move on to the next exercise. The next exercise we're gonna do, probably do it over here would be best. You're gonna do tricep extensions. Basically, you'll find like a chair, flat surface, anything like that. Let's go ahead and make this a little bit easier. You're just gonna place your arms back on the back of the chair like this. Put your feet out, keep your back straight, and then lower yourself down till you're about parallel with your arms, and then back up. Keep your elbows in, don't let them flare out. Go down, and then up. And up. You guys ready? All right, let's go. If you want to progress this and put your feet farther out, you can add weight, across the legs. That's always a good way to get a little bit extra intensity. If you want to regress it, just keep your legs farther back, so that way it's a little bit easier for you to go down. You can kind of help yourself. Just a couple more reps. Come on. Don't let your elbows flare out, just keep them nice and close to your body. There you go. All right, that's good.
So now we're going to be focusing on our abs, and the first exercise that we're going to do is a Russian twist. So you want to sit down on the ground, and you're going to raise your feet off the ground with your hands at your core, and you're going to go from right to left, twisting your core. Are you all ready? We're going to do about 30 seconds. And go. So if this is too hard and you need to regress this, you can put a foam roller behind your back to have some support so you're not engaging all of your core muscles. And then if you want to progress it, you can either use a medicine ball, and every time you go to the right or the left, you can bounce the ball on the ground, or you can just hold a metal plate and go from right to left. Good job, guys. Okay, our next core exercise is going to be flutter kicks, so y'all can stay on the ground. And this time you're gonna lay all the way down in a supine position. And you're gonna lift your shoulders off the ground and your feet. And you're gonna alternate your heels. You don't wanna touch the ground, you wanna go almost all the way down. And the faster you go, the better. Ready, go. A way that you can progress this is put ankle weights on to keep your feet heavier. And a way to regress, Matt will demonstrate. You're gonna support yourself with your hands behind you, so not all of your abs are engaged and you're more focusing on your legs. Good job, guys.
All right, guys, last thing we're gonna do is a cool down. We got that nice sweat worked up. We're gonna stretch out these muscles now. All right, first one we're gonna go into a lateral lunge extend the arms up. We're opening up the chest, making sure we stretch out those hamstrings. All right, it's gonna look a little bit like this. Lunge out, arms up. Really dipping down into this. Now, if you're not very flexible right here or it's painful, we don't have to go very far. It's only as far as you're comfortable. If you need a little bit more, just drop a little bit deeper into it. All right, y'all ready? Let's go on that. All right, here we go. Looking great, y'all. Really extend those arms upward, stretching out those shoulders. Feel that pull in your back. There we go. Looking great. There you go. Only as far as you're comfortable with. All right, great job, guys. We're gonna go into this next one. It's gonna be similar, except this time our foot's gonna be pointed outward. All right? When we step down into this one, we're gonna place our palm on the ground. We're gonna open up our chest, really stretching out those chest muscles that we worked, okay? Stretching, reaching those hands to the sky. All right, open up that chest. And of course, we're doing both sides here. All right, let me see it. Looking great, y'all, looking great. All right, switch sides. Palm placed on the front side of your foot. There we go, you good? Y'all looking great. All right, coming up. All right, we're actually gonna go down to the ground now, and we're gonna stretch those inner thigh muscles. A lot of people know this as the butterfly. We're just gonna make sure, drag our ankles in, hands on the ankles, and we're just gonna press down on those knees. Really stretching this out. Make sure you're not going too far, okay? Only as far as it's comfortable. Get that nice stretch going. Just lean into it, press down. There we go, just really getting our breathing back to normal here. Letting our heart rate fall back down. There you go. Great job, y'all. All right, and that wraps it up. That is one boot camp workout. Hope you guys had a good time. Yeah, like whenever she calls out your name, you wave.
Yeah, just like say, here's Landon.
Cool.
I like wave.
That'd be real
Tanner.
cool.
Alright,
Got him.
ready?
No,
Hey, do I start
I'm
counting
not
as soon as
ready.
y'all get started?
Yeah.
This is not
But you
okay.
can't be jumping when you talk.
Say action when I can hit the button.
Go.
Going.
We got it. Ready? Go.
Okay. Hi, I'm Taylor. We're gonna be doing a muscle. I can't.
It's okay. That's a good start.
You're at 10 seconds.
Mess up because she said she will grade as ready if you put like boot camp.
All good.